It is time for us to check sports. It is time to bring in Mike Cozzi. Good morning there, Mike. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. It was actually some pretty good games in the NFL this weekend, but also, tell me if you agree with this. There were some close games and some unexpected games, but still the quality of play was pretty terrible as I look at it. Do you agree with that?
I didn't watch any. All I watched last night was the Steelers get destroyed. I didn't watch any of the other games. I watched a little bit at the end of the Saints game, which good thing I was doing some schoolwork, or else I would have fell asleep.
Yeah, so the Colts lost to the Bills 27-24.
No surprise there.
No, the Seahawks got blown away, really, by the Rams, 30-20.
I thought the Rams were banged up more than they were. They weren't. So Seattle's been playing lousy.
Yeah.
That was the only game I lost.
The Buccaneers defeated the football team from Washington.
The Redskins.
That's right. The Ravens beat the Titans, and the Saints annihilated the Bears. And then, of course, in a game that I turned off right at the beginning, remember when John Elway in the Super Bowl, the snap went over his head and the Super Bowl started that way?
I don't think that was Elway. That was Peyton Manning against Seattle.
Yeah, Peyton Manning. Well, the Pittsburgh game started out the exact same way, with the Steelers having the snap go over the head, and the Browns just destroyed them 48-37.
What a shame.
I know. I knew you would be upset about that. So you went 3-1, and I went what, 2-2?
No. You went 3-3. I went 5-1.
Okay, yeah, I knew I was 500, but you went 5-1 in that. Well,
maybe the Steelers will finally get rid of their coach and send him to Pep Boys and sell tires where he should be.
In coming up on the next, it's now we went from the wild card weekend to the divisional championship weekend. On Saturday, it'll be the Rams against the Packers and the Ravens against the Bills. On Sunday, the Browns against the Chiefs and the Buccaneers against the Saints. So that'll set that up. Anyway, so the teams that play the best that I've seen, Mike, and it's Buffalo and Kansas City. And also
Kansas City hasn't played yet.
No, but I mean I'm talking over the course of the season. Buffalo, Kansas City, and the Packers have been the most consistent teams, I think.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Right. We have a pretty good.
I mean, the one thing that really needs to happen is the coach from the Steelers needs to be fired, because the Steelers every year go into a swan song. They started 11-0, which was a paper tiger because they beat nobody that had a winning record. Then they played a few teams that were decent. They went 1-4, and they got smacked like the mule last night against Cleveland. It's time for you to go. This guy needs to be shown the door and say adios. I don't know if it'll happen, but he should be fired.
All right. Good football game, though, coming up tonight.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it's fun. I mean, I think Alabama's going to win big.
I do too.
Yeah, but
I hope so.
But
if there is a God, it will happen.
But still, it'll be more interesting to watch than some of the NFL games. To watch it.
What channel is that on? Is that on the Extra Stupid Person Network again, ESPN, or is that on regular TV?
No, I think it's on ESPN.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if they all wear their Ohio State uniforms today when they're broadcasting a game like they did last week against Clemson.
Oh, they were. See, I didn't watch it, so I can't.
Oh my God! It was like watching the Yankees play.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. But once again, to me, I can't watch the whole thing. It starts too late for me. So
comes on at 8:00, don't it?
Yeah, but I go to bed right around 8:30. So I can only watch a few. It's like the Steelers game. I can watch a few moments of it, and then the next thing I know, it's time for me to get up and go to work.
Well, that's why you have a DVR. Don't listen to any sports, and when you get up, you can start watching the game.
How about Michigan State extending another 5-year contract to their coach?
Who's their coach?
Not Michigan. Michigan. I'm not calling Michigan. Michigan
State. Harbaugh?
Yeah. 5 years.
Really?
Yep.
I guess stupid is as stupid does.
They always have a decent record, but they can never beat the good teams in their conference. Yeah.
Decent record for Michigan is like 9-2.
Yeah, well, this year they did.
They haven't won 9 games in like 5 years.
You
sure about that? I didn't see that anywhere.
Yeah. Yep, it's true.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see that?
No.
Let me look it up here.
Checking all places right now, too. Yep, he got the extension.
I told you.
That's another guy should have got canned.
Right.
I guess there's hope for the Pittsburgh coach.
I told you that.
Oh, my God. That's pitiful. Absolutely pitiful.
5-year deal.
Wow. They'll be eating those words. That stinks. Hockey starts this week.
Yep. Hey, you see who Lundqvist is playing for?
He's not playing for anybody.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
He signed to a team. He's injured, though. He can't. But he signed to a
got heart
team.
issues.
Yeah.
See, people don't like when I say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. He has heart issues. They found out he has none. Yeah, apparently he has some kind of heart problem. And take it easy, people. It's a joke. He has some kind of heart issue, and he's not playing. He signed with the Capitals, and he's not playing this year. So he's probably done, I would think, because he's up in age. You miss a year. If you have a physical problem that you shouldn't be playing with, there's no reason to play hockey. Your life's more important than hockey.
Michigan this year wound up overall 2-4.
And look at who they lost against.
And under let's see, Michigan school history, under Harbaugh, they were 9-4 last year, 10-3 the year before, 8-5 the year before that, 10-3, 10-3.
Well, they did win that many.
Yeah.
But they never win a big one.
That's exactly it. But that's the whole thing. In the 5 years he's coached, 6 years he's coached, they won a lot of games, but they never won the big game. They never won the big game. Any big game. I'm not talking about the national championship.
Well, they got to deal with it. They signed them.
Yeah, that's right. What else in sports? Anything else in sports?
That's about it. Like I said, we got hockey starting this week, championship tonight, and more playoffs next weekend.
All right. And was there any racing this past weekend?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have it written down nowhere because I didn't print out. So I don't even know who I picked.
Okay.
All I know is I was alive in a nice number at Santa Anita late in the day, and the jockey threw the horse 2 steps out of the gate, and there went everything.
Now, there is one thing I want to pass along, and when everybody thinks of UConn basketball, the men's basketball team, they forget the person that started that team and actually brought up a lot of smaller conference victories. D. Rowe, you probably, being in New Jersey, you don't know who D. Rowe is.
No clue.
But he was the UConn basketball coach that laid out the whole program and that set it up. And he passed away at the age of 91. Real nice guy, had a real long tenure, and brought that program from a Division III program into Division I. So, of the NCAA.
All right.
So D. Rowe passed away at the age of 91 this weekend. Like I said, I knew you would know that because you have to be a Connecticut resident and you have to be a UConn men's basketball fan to know who D. Rowe was.
Well, there's 2 strikes against me right away.
Well, you know who the governor of New Jersey is and we don't. See, so there's the difference.
I don't know who the governor of New Jersey is. It ain't the guy they say it is, that's for sure, because this guy's got to be an imposter. He probably has no education with the stuff he does. I call him Bucky.
So now we will speak to you tomorrow just to talk about the championship game.
Yeah.
And then we'll speak to you again on Friday after that.
Yep.
All right, Mike. Take care.
Have a great day, guys.
Mike Cozzi with a check on sports this morning here on The Breakfast Club on Robin Hood Radio.